Hi, Garrett. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Troy. What's going on, my man?
How important was it these OTAs are for this year, for this offense, given everything you guys went through last year? I know there was a lot of weird stuff going on, whether guys would be here. How important was it when you look out there and pretty much, about 90% of the guys are here?
It's awesome, man. We're a great group of dudes on the offense. We're really close. I felt like last year we learned a lot about each other, and it's just something we can build on this year. I think OTAs are really important, especially for the younger guys that we got to get used to the offense, and us older vets to, get them going, get the things that they need to do so they can catch on pace so we can play at a fast pace. And so the more that we're around those guys and the more that we work together as a family, the more that we can, work out the kinks. And when we get on the field with pads, we can get this thing rolling.
Go ahead, Brent.
Yeah, Garrett, last year at the end of the year, after you got the new deal, you said you were going to approach the offseason the same way. So I'm going to ask, did you do everything the same? Were you taking pass sets in your kitchen against your wife again to get ready for this spring?
Listen, nothing's changed, man. I hit the offseason. I'm the strongest and fastest I've ever been. This was a great offseason for me. Nothing changed. I did exactly the same thing. I have bad OCD, so once I find something that I love and do, I continue to do it because I just feel like it's just a great preparation for me. My wife has helped me. We're still down in California, so life is good. I can't complain, and I'm just ready to see what I do this year.
Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Garrett, first time in your career, same offense back-to-back years. How does that allow you guys to move quicker during the offseason program?
I was out there messing around with Munch when we would come out there. I was like, "Hey, Munch, where are you going to put me? You gonna let me take a breather? Or you're going to put me back in there?" And so he's like, "Oh no, you're going to play left tackle." So, but no, I was out there during walkthroughs and things like that. It feels great, man. Last year, there was a lot of learning with the new offense. Same terminology as I've been in the past, but just different little clues and little things to make you play faster. But being here again and hearing the plays again from Drew and just being around the guys, it's awesome, man. It just feels like I just picked up where I left off last year, and I'm just really looking forward to having a great season.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hi, Garrett. I was just what your reaction was with the whole Juwan James saga, and getting hurt away from the facility. And, did that impact you at all as far as how you worked out away from the facility with, it looks like he might not get paid. And then also just about the right tackles, the veterans you picked up to replace him.
Mike, I knew that question was coming. Always give us the tough questions. Man, no, Juwan's injury was terrible. I don't wish that upon anybody. My thoughts and prayers were with him. But at the same time, I knew he was training hard to come back to help us build, a special line up front. And the way that he went down is terrible. But at the same time, you got to realize, like, we're professional athletes. And so we train a certain way to put our bodies through hell through the season. And so the more that I train the way I do, I feel like it puts me in the best position to, keep my muscle mass on my way throughout the whole season, keeps me fast and explosive. So, I just try to stick to the same program. And I feel like that's the best thing for me. But at the same time, every person's different. They're on their own individual plan. So if it's here or if it's outside the building, just stick with one thing. Because I feel like when you start doing different things is when things happen. Fluky things happen, I know, all the time. But I love that kid. I hope nothing but the best for him. The right tackle situation, I know Bobby's a great dude. Calvin, you all know, he's like my little brother. So I love that kid to death. He's been with me all off season. And we've been training hard together. I know that he's ready to take the next step and go in that job, and I have nothing but faith for him. So I'm looking forward to go out there. We call each other RoboCop, so because we lock things down. And so if he wins that job, it's going to be great to have RoboCop 1 and RoboCop 2, so you all can run with that meme.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, Garrett, as one of the elder statesmen now on this offense, I'm just curious how you approach the idea of a quarterback competition. What does that do for you guys overall as an offense, trying to continue to develop in this offense while also having both Drew and Teddy kind of guiding it at different points in the offseason?
Well, if there's anyone on the offense, I know what it means to block for multiple quarterbacks. You all know how many I blocked for over the last couple of years. I've had multiple competitions, my rookie year to my third year to now my fifth year. So I'm used to it. But, I hope we find one soon. I hope Coach finds, the guy soon. If it's Teddy, if it's Drew, or whoever it is, I know that they're going to come in and do their job as long as we do what we're supposed to up front, us starting five and being, the anchor of the offense, the ball is going to move how we move. I felt like last year we did a phenomenal job with certain games and certain, schemes, but this year we got to take a whole nother level because it's going to rely on us, especially me. I got to lead the young guys and do everything I can possible to be a leader and just do my job, and then everyone's going to follow. So, like I said, this is a great team, a great offense. I love my teammates dearly, and I know we can stack something special together, and it starts with, these offseason workouts.
Got time for
Garett, thanks for talking with us today. What have you noticed from Drew's approach to this offseason? It seems like he's super focused and fired up for this competition. Have you noticed that as well?
For sure, y'all. You guys have given him a hard time, just like you guys gave me a hard time. But I know he's thankful for those moments because, it's just a motivation factor to prove everyone wrong. Just like I had the season last year to prove everyone wrong, which I did. Even though there's still some hate out there, it's all right. You gotta roll with those punches. If there's anyone out there that knows what he's going through, it's me personally. I know what it is when people don't like you and hate you and don't want you here in Denver. But you just got to block out the noise and go out there and do everything you possibly can. I talked to Drew multiple times this offseason. He seems like he's in a great place mentally. I want nothing but the best for that kid. I know he's changed a couple things on our offense with just little things that he's noticed watching film, and they're all amazing things that can make us play fast. So him already doing that so early in the season, the sky's the limit for that kid. He's a great work ethic, great mindset. And like I said, I just got to do whatever I can to protect him and keep his jersey fresh. And if I do that, I know he's going to sit comfortable in that pocket and hit our star players on the outside.
final two, George and Luke.
Yeah, Garett, you just talked about Drew. How familiar are you with Teddy so far? And then maybe what were your first impressions of him today at practice?
I'm love Teddy. As soon as he picked him up, I gave him a phone call. He answered, and he was driving, with his kids in the car. And he knew everything about me, which was, was awesome. He did his homework. He knew what he was coming into. He was going to block him. I talked to him a couple times. So great guy, man. Every person I've talked to throughout the league, he's a phenomenal person. I know Mr. Payton speak highly of him, with him being in Minnesota. So what a great person he is. He's a great locker room guy, great personality. He's a vet for a reason. He's seen almost everything being back there. So I know he can help our team dramatically. If it's, letting Drew do his thing, or if he's the man, I know he's going to do whatever he can to help us win. And so I'm just looking forward to see what he can do to contribute to our offense. And like I said, man, we have so many deadly players on our offense, and all we got to do is get the ball in those hands, and that's up front to block. And if we do that, NFL better watch out.
Final one, Luke.
Hey, Garett, thanks for taking the time. Garett, you know what it's like to be a rookie in this league. You played with Lloyd Cushenberry as a rookie last year, starting for the Denver Broncos offensive line. What is your initial impression of Quinn Meinerz as he joins the room as the newest rookie?
Oh man, I love Chris dearly, man. What a great season he had. I know he rolled with the punches and had ups and downs, but I felt like he responded so well. At the beginning of the year, he had some rocky moments, but at the end of the year, he felt like he was a vet out there and leading us to charge and helping us stack a couple wins. And so that's just the type he is. And man, Meinerz is a stud, man. I know he's from that small little town up in Minnesota, Wisconsin. I know it's close to Canada. And then that little funny video of him throwing the boards and doing his wacky workouts up there, little caveman that he is. But no, great personality. I watched the film of his. I've done my homework on him, and I'm excited to see what he can do. He's a tough kid that will punch you right in the mouth. The way he demands out there and the way he moves, the way he puts his hands, I know he has that special talent to be great. I know that he wants to be great. I know you all tease him about his big belly, and it is a big belly. And I'm going to give him a hard time, but that's a lucky belly. So if we start winning and that belly shining, I'm definitely going to rub it a couple times for sure.